Good day and welcome back to my channel. I just have a fairly quick channel update for those of you that actually follow my channel on a regular basis. It is currently September 3rd, 2023, and I am going to be taking a short break from modeling and essentially the Instube for about a month. So for the month of September, I am going to be preoccupied. It is a crushingly busy period of time for me at work, and life has a few curveballs coming. So I'm going to be taking care of those things, and I'm pretty much not going to get an opportunity to get down to the bench. Um, Modeling is how I wind down. Modeling is my my one of my find peace moments. It's solving problem, it's building, and it's being creative, which is a great outlet, and it's a great calming part of my life. And sharing that with the whole Yinstube thing is a way to just sort of share that fun part of living. Um, if I worry about getting content out for the channel, then I'm gonna change that quiet time into stress, and that's not the thing I need. Um, so it basically this is just to let folks know that I am, now with the F14 done. And the timing is perfect because it hits right when I've got to really focus on what's happening in my not Yinstube life. Um, I'm just going to go ahead and take a short break. I'm not going anywhere, not quitting the Yinstube, none of that stuff. I have things that I need to focus on, and it will mean that I'm going to be distracted for a little bit. With that said, when I come back, I do have two things already on the staging bench ready to go. One is the Academy F4J, and that will be in the VF84. So that'll be the next in the VF84 series, which is kind of the whole reason I wanted to do the VF84 series. I like the look of the F14, but I've already done that in 132. But it was seeing that on the F4 really, just that series of the Crusader, the F4, the F14. I may go ahead and do the F18 at some point, but those three were the idea or the basic design for that series. So that's next up. I do have the Quinta Studio kit for the cockpit. Picked that up when I picked up the kit way back when. So we'll be ripping into that, and we'll see what we do. I'm going to keep it mostly out of the box. Again, other than the Quinta Studio, I may do some detailing, but I want to have fun with that, building that one up. And I will probably do a little more research on that model than I normally do, just because I kind of really want that one to be one of my centerpieces, right? Sitting like right up here next to these two. You can't see, but up here is my A10, my AC25, the Crusader, and then the F4. Beautiful thing about 148 scale is they've actually got room on the shelves, which is why I had to move away a bit from 132. Second one I have on the agenda is a 148 Accurate Miniatures IL2 Sturmovik. I think it's the IL2 M3, but here's a picture of that one. And I'll also have slid in the picture of the F4J now I'm thinking about it, so I'll go back and do that. But you'll see that before this, so hey, time travel. Anyway, the Accurate Miniatures Sturmovik I've always wanted to do a Sturmovik, and the cool thing about those is just the potential for weathering and what I can do to really give it a fun finish and used abused look. Aircraft, the Navy relit aircraft look ugly, look dirty, look filthy, and then Soviet aircraft during the Great Patriotic War. Oh yeah, right. So I intend to have a lot of fun with that one as well. So that's also, those two are what are next on my agenda. I don't know which one I'm going to start with. I'd like to say I'm going to start with the F4, but it really depends on where my mind is when I get back, right? The Sturmovik will be straight out of the box. I'm not going to buy any step ups for it. I'm not going to buy any aftermarket. Any upgrades I do will be custom made. So looking at how that goes, that will determine really how much energy I have to rip into it, right? So that's what's coming. We'll start those in the month of October. Speaking of weathering, one other thing I will mention, and this was sort of an epiphany for me. I mentioned when I was finishing off the F14, and I'll put the link down below, that I was struggling with, that I continued to struggle with oils. I continued to struggle with letting oils dry, especially washes like Flory washes or Vallejo washes, or not Vallejo washes, but they're acrylic, but the pre-made washes that are oil washes, Meg, right? The oil brushers that they have. Folks use them, just think they're phenomenal. And what I find is I'm struggling being able to clean washes off cleanly, right? And get a decent finish when I get done, and still having, the panel line show, or the recessed rivet show, those kinds of things. So when I started doing oils, I was given, mineral spirits, Gamsol, to use, and that's what I've been using. And it dawned on me not long ago that mineral spirits and white spirits might not be the same thing. Now, a bunch of you guys are going, hey, well, of course, you idiot. Well, guess what? It didn't really dawn on me until recently. So I actually picked up some Winsor Newton white spirits. And out of curiosity, I tried using the Meg oil brushers on a paint mule I have. And then I used the white spirits to clean it off after it had dried for 24 hours. And totally different experience. So when I start doing the next layers of weathering in the next models I do, I'll be using the Winsor Newton white spirits. I have a feeling that maybe my experience will be much different, and maybe I won't whine so much about it. A little bit of an epiphany there. So, hey, look at me, learning new things. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close this video down. I've been babbling now for about 8 minutes. So thank you very much. I really appreciate everybody who gives comments, suggestions, hints, all of the commentary that I do get. I really appreciate it. Keeping it respectful really, really keeps my, it helps me learn things, as well as, keeping me encouraged. So I really appreciate folks that do engage and do so respectfully and helpfully. So until next time, I hope everybody has a fantastic month of September, build a lot of models, learn new things, and as always, happy modeling.